And welcome back to part 124 of the Majora's Mask playthrough. We're still running on Terminal Field, just grabbing the last few heart pieces out here before heading off to Iconic Canyon. So anyway, there is another one of our heart pieces, yet again hidden in some random grotto, is somewhere around here. There it is. Assuming I can actually, there we go. Jeez. Run around the hole for a few moments. Maybe it's a good thing that we put this one off, because I usually end up getting this heart piece with the Kokiri sword and the Hylian shield, which is a little bit of a pain. It's pretty cool killing the Dodongos with the Great Fairy Sword. That's a lot of fun. You know, they take less hits. Derp. If you couldn't figure that one out, you need to go back to Video Game 101. What's incidentally is this playthrough. Haha. Yeah, that didn't make much sense. Anyway, yeah, with the bunny hood and the Great Fairy Sword, this fight is pretty much a piece of cake. You know, strawberry cake with chocolate icing. It's very simple. You get 2 big rupees out of it, which I believe are worth 50 each. They look like they are. And then once both of the Dodongos are done and, you know, done with, they explode and you get another piece of heart. How exciting. And there we go. Now we have 18 hearts. We can finally go off and, well, we still have a few more heart pieces. We have 2 more heart pieces in Termina Field. But as I said in the last part, you need to get at least, I think you need at least 18 hearts in order to get one of the heart pieces in Iconic Canyon. I do believe. There's a sort of challenge round where the game will say something like, you know, you're not strong enough to fight this enemy or something really dumb like that if you don't have at least 18. I could be wrong. It might be a lower number, but I think it's 18. Either way, it's worth doing Iconic Canyon last because of that restriction. Yeah, and you may have noticed this song that's written on the side of the building. Assuming I stop getting hit with snowballs here, and I'm actually able to remember what the song is. There we go. Yeah, you just get 3 rupees for that. It's nothing special. I think there's a way to get more rupees for it. Maybe if you go there and play it every day or something. Not 100% certain, but either way, it's not a heart piece. You would think it's a heart piece, but it's not. The game tricked you. Haha. I'm attempting to purchase Pikmin 2 right now. It's a very difficult game to find, apparently. I've had Pikmin 1 for ages, and it's really awesome, but I can never find Pikmin 2, even though it looks like it's even more awesome, and I wish the Pikmin series was more popular. But anyway, so if you wear the Mask of Truth and talk to these guys, the mystical stone responds and says, all the strange stones that are arranged in a row want to be the same color. This piece of heart is possibly a little hard to figure out. I don't know. It took me a while to figure it out when I was a kid. Basically, what you want to do is turn into a Goron and play the Goron lullaby to it. And when you do that, it'll when you do that, the one gossip stone, which is bigger than the rest, will change color. Then what you have to do is go and find another 3 grottos that are hidden around Termina Field, and play the Goron lullaby to whichever one is biggest, and then all 4 of them will turn red. Whatever, you'll see in the part. I'm doing a really terrible job of explaining it. It's basically just another find the grotto kind of quiz, I guess. I don't think there's any heart pieces in Termina Field that aren't just hidden in holes in the ground, so yeah, if you see a hole in Termina Field, just jump on in. Because there's probably something in there. I can't think of any grottos that don't have a heart piece in it, or at least something exciting, even if it isn't a heart piece necessarily. Yeah, see what I mean? The one that was big was the one that was close to the right. Now it's red here. Now we play this, and the one that's big here will turn red. Then we go find a 3rd one, etc., etc. Yeah, it's a bit tedious of a heart piece. You know, as I said, when I was a kid, it took me a while to figure out what I was even supposed to do, and then I kind of had to aimlessly wander around finding the grottos. They're not too hard to find. Most of them are pretty close to the clock town perimeter. They aren't like hidden underneath rocks or anything. Well, that first one was, but most of them aren't really particularly hidden, but it's just a little tedious. You just kind of roll around the field looking for them. I like to roll because it's a little bit faster. Well, it's not a little bit faster. It's the fastest form of transport in the game, I think. It might be slower than Epona, but I doubt it. There's another grotto. I don't know if it's the right one. It's not the right one. There are two grottos right next to the observatory, which is very confusing. But yeah, this isn't the one that we want. There is a heart piece in there, but you have to do something else to get it. And we can't do that right now. We're looking for another grotto, which I'm not 100% sure where it is, but it's somewhere around here. There's two of them in close proximity, so it might be down under here, maybe. I'm not really sure. I know it's in this general area somewhere. Perfect aim there. I have a tendency to miss with my fist and get jinxed, which is irritating. Though when you get jinxed, you can still punch. It doesn't affect your ability to punch. It only affects your sword. It's still annoying though. Oh, there's the grotto. Yeah, see, there's two of them that are really close to the observatory. Really lazy placement there. Anyway, this one is... Okay. For a moment there, I thought that was like a deep pool of water. I thought I was gonna die. As Goron Link, you know, drown. But anyway, yeah, it's just a puddle. Anyway, yeah. So, yeah, there's two grottos. As I said, the other one does have a heart piece, but you have to do something else first. This one, obviously, has 4 gossip stones. Now we need to find one more, which is... I think it's near Milk Road again. It's near that other grotto that we were at earlier. So, back to Milk Road. Roughly. It's between Milk Road and the swamp. It might actually end up being closer to the swamp. I'm not 100% sure. I'm doing this by memory, believe it or not. I have a really good memory. Not infallible, though, as some parts have indicated. We already went in that hole. Yay, 5 rupees. Another 5 rupees, yeah. I'm excited because now I'm 10 rupees richer, you know? Aha, etc. I think the grotto was somewhere in this long grass. Not 100% sure where. Oh, it's over there. Okay, it's not in the long grass. It's near the long grass, though. Between the swamp and the Milk Road. The Milk Road. It's not just Milk Road anymore. It's the Milk Road. Anyway, yeah. Play the Goron Lullaby. I don't know if you have to play the Goron Lullaby. You might be able to just play any song. I'm not 100% sure. There seems like if you just do various things to them, they change into weird colors and shapes. Not really... What was that? Not close enough? What the hell? Yeah, anyway, there might be other ways to do it. I always do the Goron Lullaby because, I don't know, that was what I did when I was a kid, and that just seemed to work randomly, so whatever. And there we go. We get our heart piece, seemingly out of nowhere. No one gave it to us, it just kind of popped into our hand. And yeah, I'm gonna kill that Skulltula. Because I hate Skulltulas. They piss me off. That's for all the times you knocked me off the platform in the Great Bay Temple, you dirk. That's right, dirk. He's not even a jerk, he's a dirk. It's twice as bad. Okay. Anyway. So there's one more heart piece we're gonna get in this part. That's in Termina Field. I think. I don't think I'm missing any more heart pieces. The other 6 heart pieces after this one are, there's 2 in Icana Canyon, and then there's 4 in the final area of the game. I didn't mean to trigger this guy. Blah, 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 etc., etc. Yeah, so yeah, there's 7 more heart pieces left. We're gonna grab 1 more that's in Termina Field. Then in the next part, we're gonna go and grab another 2 that are in Icana Canyon. And then in part 126, we're finally going to the 5th and final area of the game. I hope you're excited, because I sure the hell am. The entrance, even the entrance to the 5th area is preceded by one of my favorite Zelda cutscenes of all time. So, it's a really cool area. Yeah, there's the code. Hopefully this is the last time we'll have to go to this stupid bomber's hideout. I get sick of this place rather quickly. I seem to go here constantly. It's one of those areas that you keep having to go to, and it annoys me because it's preceded by this long, pointless tunnel. And I gotta go into the pause menu and figure out the friggin' code every single time. I do not like you. I do not like my Skulltulas. Or my Majora's Mask balloon. I have no idea what's up with the Majora's Mask balloon. It's like the Skull Kid just went on an ego trip. Decided to put a whole bunch of balloons everywhere for no reason. Who knows? So here we are talking to this weird old man one last time. We need to look through the telescope again. But this time we're not going to look at the Skull Kid. We're not going to watch him scratch his ass in our face. Instead, we're going to watch the outskirts of Clocktown. Once I look around aimlessly for a bit. If you focus on Clocktown for a bit, you'll see there's a Deku salesman, Deku businessman, I don't know what you'd call him. One of the Deku guys that sell stuff to you. He leaves Clocktown. He's carrying a bunch of bags. Follow him around with the telescope for a little bit and try to figure out where he's going. Because he has a heart piece, and we need to get it. He seems to be going in for a landing. Just try to follow him with the telescope, and the telescope won't go any more to the left. Okay, I didn't actually see him go into that hole. He's in that other grotto that we went to that had the crate in it. He goes into that grotto. But since I didn't actually see him go in, I'm not sure if he's actually going to be in there or not. You actually have to. I mean, I went to that grotto, no one was there. You have to actually watch him leave Clocktown through the telescope in order to trigger him actually being in the grotto to give you the heart piece. But, hopefully that counted, even though I didn't actually see him go in. I saw him at least. Why can't I play the Song of Soaring from this place? That really annoys me, because now I gotta go through the friggin' tunnel again. I guess logically I could have just went outside into Termina Field, but... Shut up. I like to do things the hard way. At least the Skulltula didn't respawn. Hey look, I got across those without falling in the water. It's a new record! Yeah. Whatever. Oh, these damn guards. I hate having to talk to them every day. Yeah. Okay, so we're heading back to that grotto over there. I don't know why there's rupees everywhere. It's like, for some reason, that Deku drops rupees. I don't really know why there are rupees everywhere. I have no idea. If someone knows why, tell me in the comments. Because I haven't got a clue. Anyway, let's go into this grotto, and... he is in here. Thankfully. Okay, good. I wasn't sure whether he'd be in here or not, but... I guess as long as you see him come out, that's good enough, I guess. So yeah, apparently this is his storage area because he can't afford a storage locker, I guess, so he just hides in a hole. What you want to do is refuse his first offer of 150 and then accept the one of 100. If you accept the one of 150, I'm pretty sure you still get the heart piece. It just costs more. But you don't have to. You know, as I just showed, you can refuse and end up paying less, so you might as well, right? Might as well be greedy. And yeah, once again we get a cutscene of a Deku scrub flying away very slowly for no real reason. Nintendo really seemed to love those cutscenes. I don't know why. They're everywhere in this game. There we go. Those are all the heart pieces we're getting, and I'll see you in the next part.